Hi guys, welcome. Okay, we have a lot to talk about, but I just want to get some accolades out of the way. You can earmuffs if you want. The television work, besides the shows I already mentioned, include King of the Hill, Silicon Valley, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now we're out of time, so thank you guys for coming. Okay, before we dive into talking about all your respective careers and overlaps, etc., did anybody here see South Park last night? Guys, did you anticipate the reaction today? Have you been following it? What do you make of it?
We're terribly sorry.
Fair enough. We'll leave it there. It's all good. Okay, what is the history, what is the overlap between the four of you? Is there history between the four of you?
With Mike there, actually, when we first were getting maybe a deal to do South Park, we got to, I don't know where we met. Do you remember where we met?
Once at the Force,
But we were like, hey, we're gonna do this anime, and we were huge Beavis and Butthead fans. Like, we just thought it was the coolest thing, and we're like, we want to do something like that. And he was just so cool to us, and we hadn't done anything, but he really helped us back then.
Yeah, I'd seen the Spirit of Christmas. Yeah, oh my god. So, yeah, I think, was it David Gale of MTV Films? It was around the time the Beavis and Butthead movie was coming out. And you guys came to the premiere, too.
Yeah.
And met Isaac Hayes, I think, or some plays, chef, Okay.
But I mean, you guys shared very rarefied air. There weren't a lot of people doing what you were doing.
No, I mean, when we were in college, there was when Trey and I were in college, Beavis and Butthead was everything. The Simpsons too; those were completely groundbreaking. You weren't supposed to be able to do that kind of stuff. So, when we got to meet Mike, we wouldn't have been able to do what we were doing unless he was already doing it before, for sure. And Andy, I
didn't even have a film major until the second year we were there, but we were taking film classes, and there was a really great experimental filmmaker there named Stan Brakhage, who was very well known for his avant-garde stuff. He was the coolest guy too, but a lot of people went there thinking they were going to make very serious art pieces, and Matt and I were the only two guys there that wanted to do fart jokes on film, and so again we bonded over because we loved Monty Python so much, and we were making little films in college, and one of them was using Terry Gilliam's style and using cutouts and making these young boys, fighting with Santa Claus and Jesus, and so that was just one of the things that we did in college. So.
It must be mind-boggling, the trajectory of that Spirit of Christmas and where it took off. I mean, when you look back to those early days, put me in your shoes, put me in your head of what it was like to be in the nexus of that becoming what it did, especially in the first couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, it's before viral existed. There was no viral anything because the internet was kind of just coming about when we came out, and the VHS of Spirit of Christmas was what went viral. It went crazy, and everyone knew this VHS that were going. Meanwhile, Matt and I are sleeping on people's couches in LA trying to get meetings, and it got so big and it got around to us all the way that we were at some random party, and these guys are like, hey, we're gonna watch this video, and they put it on, and we're like, oh, we did that, because no one put their names on it, and they're like, yeah, no, shut up. We just still to this day, I mean, as we sit right now, I promise this is true, we were at South Park this morning trying to figure out what next week's show is going to be. So right now, we don't know. So, but that's how the show's always been, and because it's animated the way it is, we can sculpt it and build it, and we do it a lot like they did SNL. I think it's a lot, the more we learn about their schedule, it seems like it's pretty similar, actually.
Yeah, except they had to get on live TV. That's fucking crazy, by the way. How stressed we get, to get to the end of our week and have to go live.
I think making a story that makes sense that fast is much harder, having done both.
Well, we haven't done that. Have we done that?
But you're gonna.
Oh no, you guys always do that.
I mean, if it's bad this week, it's clearly everyone here's fault. That's what we're saying.
It took us a year and a half. We had to get that down to 6 days. Yeah.
But yeah, it takes, you do an animatic, you do storyboards, and you record first. It's the same process. I think It just, they had computer in betweening, and it looked horrible for a long time. And I still love the way film looks, and it's getting a little faster for the way we do it.
And Trey and Matt, again, very unique, needless to say. You create the bizarre timeline, and how do you, is it stressful? I mean, it seems like it's very stressful the way
Dude, I don't know what the episode is next week. It's super stressful. Like last weekend, I mean, just 3 days ago, we were sitting there going, I don't know if people are gonna like this, like, and we're just changing as we go, and we're reading stuff in the newspaper, like, oh, okay, let's put that in there. And, but I think what's great for animators today is that it's all, we started doing it where we could do everything in our building. So everything from the writing to the creation of every frame to the sound to everything is all done in one building. So we go, oh, we should change this to this, and we run into the thing and we do it. And it sounds like, Andy, for you it was kind of done at home the first thing during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, our first season was mostly done at home.
Yeah.
By like everyone, every part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remotely, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Zooms.
Yeah, and it lets you touch every part. It lets you sculpt a show, because it is so nice to be able to do something and react to it. I still can't write a scene and then be like, oh, that's going to be good, or like, let's work.